Hello guys, and welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showcasing a plugin that I've made, and this is a plugin based off of a mod that I used to play quite a bit and I find really enjoyable, which is the Witchery mod. So what this mod does is it basically adds a whole ton of new items, new worlds, new mobs and new functionality to the game. And there are a few main things such as new potions and brewing, there's rituals, there's special puppets, and they all do special cool witch styled things. Now what I've tried to do with this plugin is start to recreate it. Obviously it's such a huge plugin, I can't recreate it all instantly, and many of it is not actually possible just due to the limitations of plugins compared to mods. Now, what I've done so far is pretty much everything is in this chest in terms of new items, and including blocks. There's some blocks here. But if you have this plugin, you can easily create this witch's journal, and this tells you absolutely everything so far that you need to know about the plugin. So there's 49 pages of it, so if you're determined to read through the bits you want to know about, there's a contents page here. So we have the misc items, there's blood magic, arcane magic, dark magic, transfusion magic, arcane smelting and brewing. Now the main ones you're probably going to use is blood, arcane and the brewing. The dark magic is for more people that have got further into the game, and same with transfusion magic. And the arcane smelting is just there for brewing as well. So each tab has its little heading and explains what the next set of things will be. And to create this book, you simply put these items in a crafting table. All the crafting recipes are here. If it's a shaped recipe, as you see here, to create a transfuser core, it's in the rough shape in a crafting table with a little key telling you what's what. And as you see, there's a whole lot of stuff. So I'm just going to quickly go through. There's going to be multiple videos on this plugin just showing each individual part of the plugin. So I'm going to show the blocks to start with. So we have a blood infuser, arcane infuser, dark circle emitter, transfuser, arcane smelter and a kettle. So the easiest ones are the blood infuser and arcane infuser. They're the first ones you'll probably encounter when using this plugin. So if you go to this part, it shows you how to make it, redstone surrounding a crafting table, and there's other things you can create, tag kits, shows you how to make that on the second page. Now blood magic is mainly used with puppets, which is in the original Witchery mod, and you can bound a puppet to a player. So here we go, here's a death protection puppet. If you've got this on your item and it's bound to you, then it stops you from dying, which is really useful. So again, the death protection puppet, if we go back to it, tells you exactly how to make it. So we have the blood infuser here. It looks a bit like this with blood, technically blood, flashing above it. We have the arcane infuser, which is more of a magical theme. We have a dark circle emitter, which is currently deactivated, so I can't do anything with it. So it just shows it's a dark with those little things there. I'll show you how to activate it later on in a video. We have the, let me move this over here. We have the transfuser, which if you've ever played equivalent exchange, there's a thing called a condenser. Now this is my version of a condenser, and I put this in the game just so that you have more things to do. So the way it works is, for example, if I get, where's diamonds? I think it's materials. Okay, so if you have a diamond, it says value 8,192. So if we put that in the corner there, that's the item we want to create, and here is the stored value in this block, so it's 0. Now if we get a stack of grass, you see grass has a value of 1, it takes a second to update. If we put that all in there, now we have a stored value of 64. So once you have enough of that value gone up, so a few gold will work, 2048. So we put a gold in, 2112, 4160, 6208, and finally we put it in, it resets the value or takes it off, and we get a diamond out of it. So that's just a simple way to get items if you're further through the game, which will help with the witchery mod later on, because you'll need a lot of items to create some other stuff. So we have the Blood Infuser, Arcane Infuser, then we also have Arcane Smelter, which is just flashing dark with little things go up, looks just like a furnace. And finally we have the Kettle. As you see, if you right click it, it needs fire underneath it just to keep it cooking. So netherrack, get a flint of steel, light it, and we'll go back up here. And again, needs water to work, you need to fill it up. And then obviously it's not a right brew, so it won't work, but I'll get into that in another video. So this is the basic witchery things, including that over there. And you have these tag kits. Now this is used for blood magic and dark magic, which is that over there. It requires tag kits if you want to do evil stuff to players, such as cursing them or performing a ritual which involves them. And simply shift right click. Okay, it is a 50-50 chance of you getting it. I was just very unlucky there. And here we go, we've got a tag kit with me. I am on my alt, by the way, so that's why it's not got my normal name. And with this, you can bind it within a blood infuser to a certain poppet. Now these are all already bound, but if you consult your witch's journal and you go through to a poppet you like, so there's currently 4: cursed, hunger, leech and death. Death protection, I mean. And perhaps I don't want to get hungry anymore. It has only 20 uses, but if I don't want to get hungry anymore, just create this and you'll get one of these, a hunger poppet with your name on it, obviously. Well, no, it won't have your name. Then if you put it in here with the poppet, click infuse, you'll get it, but I don't have the poppet, so it says it's invalid. So this video is just showcasing what you can do. If I quickly cycle through here, showing everything you can create. So there's a divining rod, which locates ores. If I have a spare one in here. Divining rod, if you right click it, there's no ores. I know there's ores over here. Here we go. It then points you to where that ore is, and it uses the values that are in your inventory. So this has a value of 8. This is only because it's a furnace. Now there's also a magical divining rod, which has a much larger radius. So this one managed to sense one 9 blocks away. Divining rod, transfuser core. This is what you infuse this with something else, which is shown later in the book, to create a transfuser. Blood infuser, tag kits, which I've explained, the poppets. Arcane magic, so we've got the Arcane Infuser, which is lapis with a crafting table. Now there are different shards in this plugin, and if you mine an ore, you get that type of shard. So coal ore, here we go, we got a soul shard. Now they can be hard to find. For example, diamond ores, the shards that drop from diamond ore might be hard to find. So you can, if I go through, so it is explained here: soul, earth, water, fire, light and dark with their gem equivalent. So there's also soul gem, earth gem, water gem, and these are soul shards and so on. And they can also be crafted. So a soul shard is a rare drop for mining coal, and you surround 18 sacks with glowstone in the middle. Same with earth is grey dye, lapis, rose red, light blue and flint. This is from emerald ore, by the way, and diamond ore. They're the 2 hardest to find. Gems are the more powerful version, and you put 8 of that shard in each slot in the Arcane Infuser, as you see there. And I will explain later on what they're used for. So it's all explained in here, it's really simple. We have an Arcane Gem, which is one of each shard, which is used in rituals and infusions. Arcane Amulet, which is a more powerful version, which uses one of each gem. Shard Luck gives you more a higher chance of getting shards from ores, which you put pickaxe and Arcane Gem in the infuser. Magical Divining Rod, which I've shown. Transfuser I've shown, Arcane Smelter, it just smelts magical items, which is used in brewing. Then we have the Dark Magic, this is used for curses and rituals. This is how you make it. I'll show that in a later video. With Ritual of the Gods, Ritual of Hell, Ritual of Storms, Curse of Gods, Curse of Hell, and then Curse of Annoyance. I'll show them in a later video as well. This is just going over it. Then we have the Transfuser stuff, Arcane Smelting. Haven't updated this book completely yet because I'm still working on the plugin. Witch's Kettle. And then we have the brews. There's only 2 brews in this book so far, but I have just created another 2. Brew of Wasting and Brew of Frost, which I will showcase in another video. But these are all really useful things, so exposing to a mess of webs. If you're in a fight, just simply get one of these, throw it at them, bang, you have a load of webs in their way so they can't get you anymore. But again, I'll show you how you make these in another video. This is just showcasing the overall plugin, which the link to be able to get it is in the description. It isn't free, but that's just because it's had quite a bit of time gone into it, even as custom farming here. So you break it, you get your mandrake seeds, and it fell in the water, some mandrake root, replant it and it will start growing again with your mandrake seeds. There's lots of other custom stuff that I'm working on. I can't see any right now, but I was working on some dark curses, and some mobs have like this dark ability and you can see them from really far away, which I probably will change, but yeah, I can't see any right now. But anyway, that's really it for this video. I'll be doing more videos on each type of magic which you can do. My favourite is probably the brews, just because they can do lots of cool brews and there's going to be loads of possibility to that. The curses are pretty cool too. If I quickly show this. So here we go, we've got the dark circle now, it's bigger, you can see the radius that it goes in. Shift right click again to disable it. I might want to fix that of it doing the particles. And that caused loads of lag for me for some reason, not sure why. But anyway, that's really it for this video, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.